This afternoon, it's the Washington Nationals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Zach Eflin. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's a ball. One ball, one strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. One away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. One out, base is empty. That's off the mark. 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Eflin a move to first. Cruz back on a dive.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Eflin, a 6'6" righty, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
2-2.
Runner on the go. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cruz at first, one gone. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike three.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Two outs and one in scoring position. Way out front for strike two.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Out to short, Henderson. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. Nationals leave one. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. And pitching in this game, Mackenzie Gore. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Gunnar Henderson leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Just missed.
1-0.
Rutschman tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2-1.
Fastball for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Wood makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Two outs, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there.
1 ball.
Really
1
had
strike.
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Eflin back to work. That
ball.
Misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's Luis Garcia. Just
0-1.
missed.
1-0.
Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. That one
2-2.
almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. Out. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in for the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Baltimore, bottom half of inning number 2. Now here is Ryan Mountcastle. Now that's smacked to right center. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And there's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Mountcastle aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. And that's outside. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
First and second, no outs. And the batter now, Colton Cowser. In for a strike, 0-1. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Jackson Holliday now at the plate.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball.
1
2
out.
strikes.
Runners at first and second. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls.
Really good
2
take,
strikes.
especially with 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Full extension, makes the catch. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the air, right field, Cruz. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. Out to short. Zips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Now a drag bunt, third base side. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. And there's two away. So the Nats lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Fly to left his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. O'Neill makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
In the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
Next offering is down low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one in the dirt, and now it's filled up 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
O'Neill at the plate and takes high there. And the 1-0 misses low.
2 balls, no strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That
strike.
last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 outs. Swing at a ground ball. Over to low.
That's an out.
And O'Neill is retired. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Start of the 4th. And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, these Nationals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
James Wood digs in now. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. To the wall, and he can't reach it. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, here's a good
One ball,
opportunity
one
in this
strike.
inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second. Up the middle. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. Got it in. Nice play. A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boog, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Cruz takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with the pitch outside the zone. Impressive.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Grounded out his first time. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Bell, in his 9th season, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent.
Hike.
Little chopper rolls foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Here's Bell with a blast deep to right. That one back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And this game is tied. It's 3-3.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
On the ground at first. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's too low. And the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And here it comes. That's down and in.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Tenna in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Center field. Mullins in pursuit. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. There's a strike.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Mullins batting with 1 down, takes a strike. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. To the right side, low. He takes it on his own.
He's out.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses. And that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Westburg started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Holiday in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Ball 2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Westberg off of first with 2 away. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. And that will end the inning. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Eflin back to work. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Runner on the move. Ripped to third. On to O'Hearn. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Over to third, but the throw's offline. Just off the inside edge. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And a count 1-2. And there's a ball. That's to third, Westberg. The throw to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
And foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
At the plate, Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Orioles 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. First offering, and it just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Lucas Sims, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Number 68, also getting ready. And that one almost got him. There's a strike. Gunnar Henderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one high in the air to left center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Out towards right center field. Young sizes this one up. Nabs it. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball.
The Nats up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one missed. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score holds at 4-3. Gregory Soto into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Josh Bell getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. This one smashed down the right field line and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Keibert Ruiz.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Up now for Washington, Jose Tena. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ruiz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Two on, 1 out. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. That one missing inside. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Popped up. And that lands in no man's land. A foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece and stays alive. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Bases loaded, 1 away. And that is downstairs. And the count is 2-0. And that's in there at the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The other way. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. And he boots it. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him swinging. Rutschman on to first, and they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Orioles 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Sims.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
O'Hearn lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Activity in the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Law, the right-hander, also getting loose. Not even close there. And the count now 2-0.
Right now behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
3-1.
On the ground to third. Over to Lowe.
That's an out.
1 up, 1 down. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The Nationals leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's
Ball
off
2.
the inside corner. 2-2.
2-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
O'Neill stands in now, looks at that one inside. Just missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And the sweeper is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
That one is hammered right field. Going back, reaching for it, and brings it in. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 6 and the Orioles 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Wood in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Definitely
No
not a
ball.
pitch
1
location
strike.
you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that
That's a ball.
location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom,
1-1.
and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
In there at the knees. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
That one's in there. Strike one. Perez, a 6-foot lefty, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Josh Bell. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano also throwing. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Oh, and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 7-3. You're dialed into the show. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. That hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the dirt. Cowser gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, the hitter shows the
strike.
pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. And down on strikes. 1 away. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there for strike 1. The Nats leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Throws to second. Tag, and he's in there.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
1-0.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Wood sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Perez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena. Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch way upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out, runner at second. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young.
1-0.
In the dirt. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is C.J. Abrams. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Cionel Perez done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Coming on for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Tap foul at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was late.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
To the right side. O'Hearn takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Zach Brixey.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 in this one. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Henderson leads off second with nobody out. Well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and it's 8-4. So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
1-0.
And that's outside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's down and in. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2.
Popped in the air, left side. Tenna. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. So now the DH spot, Ryan Mountcastle, 1 for 3. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next one is off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Around second is Rutschman. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 getting cranked up as well. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way high.
2-2.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Cowser stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Through 8 full, it's the Nationals 8 and the O's 4. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the ninth. Up now for Washington, James Wood. On the ground, and foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Now a pop-up on the infield. Holiday makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
The 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
Ball 2.
Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bell stands in now and watches strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses. And that's ball 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nats go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Nationals 8 and the O's 4. On to pitch now for the Nationals, number 68. Cedric Mullins now at the plate. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.